All right, do a little solo trip this morning. I got one of my followers, my friends right here. We're gonna put him on our video if we make a video today, depending on what that weather does. I can't catch a few. Look, we got some over here too. Look. Yeah, I get lucky every once in a while, right?
Like with my wife, I get lucky every day. Every time they finally got to reach, I saw you last year. I was taking to you. Mike.
Hey,
Where the whipping post at?
Oh, Roscoe, he's on the side of the road.
Hey, he got black friends.
He's got all kind of friends.
Oh, yeah. He's on the side of the road over there.
My filter rusted out on me. I got a new one, but you do have a filter wrench. I'm gonna have to go to Walmart.
I don't have one.
Go to Walmart. Man, I've been fishing out here every day, killing white.
It just happened?
Yeah, we just noticed it because gas was in the bottom of the boat.
That happened to me too. The fuel separator at the bottom just fell out. It's metal instead of glass.
It's got a big old hole in
It just fell out.
I'm gonna have to pull it. I don't want to deal with that.
Well, let me see if I can get my boat in the water. It's soaking in that salt right now, my trailer. And I got enough rust on it already, right? You know, Roscoe's in the surf right now with some crocus right not far from my house. But I said I want to take my boat out. I had to get a new battery. I almost got stuck. I got a new remote. I spent some money on it.
Yeah, we're fishing Mike, y'all.
Glad y'all could be on my channel. I hope we make a video today. Hope I catch a few. I've been making these quick little trips in the surf by my house on the golf cart. Just jump on the golf cart and bring the stringer and a couple. That's what I caught them on right there. That matrix, what I've been using when I use it in the fall, with a 1/8 ounce jig head. That's what I got. Flatties, baby. Like Roscoe would say, supper. Nothing like a Sunday morning to go out there and spend an hour and get 3 or 4, pretty ones, right? I think they're about 15, 16. The big ones maybe 17. The little ones 14. But they fry good whole. You just scale them and then make some marks on them, like some squares, like a tic-tac-toe, and fry them whole. Good stuff. Good eating. Thank you, Jesus, on a Sunday morning. And the best way to set them up for cleaning is get a bucket full of ice water like that, and just before you scale them, let them sit in that ice, and they're gonna be much easier to clean and scale. Let them sit in that ice, just like that for about an hour, and then you can scale them, and then take the heads off and fry them whole. That's it, baby. I got these little jig heads. I really like them for flounder. They might not hold a big bull red, but because the hook's real small, but they're pretty inexpensive and works well with flounder. So just wanted to show y'all what it looks like close up. Look at the head on it, the eye. Now works good with that matrix. You want it to be real straight when you put the bait on there, because we know the flounder on the bottom, so you gotta let it sink. This is a 3/16. I said 1/8, but it's almost the same thing. 3/16, 1/8, real light. You gotta let it sink, hit the bottom, and then barely move it up and down. Just sit on there real straight, just like that. And it does have those little screws like the Death Grip jig head. Death Grip's a great jig head. There's a lot of good jig heads, but you want the grips on there. See those grips on there? It's like threads. That's what holds that bait on well. And this has been my go-to on trout and flounder. All right, now they all prepped. The heads off. They scaled beautifully, and then I cut them, tic-tac-toed them. A little bit on both sides. A couple slits here, but really pretty on the thick side. And they're ready for frying. Oh, that's the way to do it. That's how you make them come out beautiful. And when you're picking that meat out, the meat comes right out. It's unbelievable. That's what you do with the smaller flounder, the beach flounder. I snuck out this afternoon, believe it or not, for at about 6 o'clock. About an hour and a half in there. Caught some small specks, but I did catch big flounder and a redfish. How about that, huh? Look at them. Oh man, that flounder, how big, boy? How about that? Look out again. I'm filling up the, and my wife came and got on the beach with me. She sat on the beach while
so nice.
I went on cast.
I'm gonna squish them. Can you move them?
Yeah, I'm gonna move them. Look, you see? You know, there's spots all the way down. If you get in a car, of course, or you just want to ride further in the golf cart, there's spots all over with broken piers and structures. From here to Biloxi, there's a lot of places on the side of the road that you could do what I'm doing right here, and catch you 3, 4, 5, 6 flounder, and so a few specks. I'm sure when it cools off, the specks or the keeper specks will be in there too, mixed in there. Back at the golf cart, and got 2 big flounder, no trout. But look at that. That one's probably 17 inches, and that one's about 14. Bigger than yesterday's though. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Beautiful fish. I'll take it. No, it's nothing but little specks. I caught a bunch of little small speckled trout, like 12 inches, 10 inches. Bodes well for the future, I guess, but I just had those 2 bites on those big flounder. Beautiful flounder. Hey, that's a short trip. I'm out here about an hour. Threw a lot of casts. In between the pilings, I got some little broken pilings, little small stuff. I didn't even fish just the open beach today. I've caught them like that before, but today I went by the pilings, and you know, it looked like where I caught them at was where the drop-offs were. They have a sandbar, and then they drop off about a foot. And in that dip, that's where they were, in that drop off. Not much current, more current. I think I could have probably caught 5 or 6, but I'll take it. All right, y'all get to see me with the sleepy eye like Roscoe. I'm going to try to get a few flounder again this morning. Take my golf cart down the road and get in the surf. Buy a few little pilings and work that plastic real slow. See what happens. I know y'all like different kind of videos, so I'm trying to make it different than just going out there in the boat and flipping the trout in. So here you go, guys. Pulled these 3 out the surf this morning. That's a 20-inch fish right there. That one's about 16. And then that red's about 19. All on that matrix, the green hornet. I put it in the top of my hat. Show y'all how when I go out there, because I don't want to carry a bunch of stuff on me, I put this in my hat and put it on top of my head with a jig head, an extra jig head, and I needed the extra jig head this morning. That's how I keep my bait, and I carry that stringer that y'all saw. But man, every morning I go out for about an hour and a half and pick up supper. You caught this one on plastic? That's all you have is plastic? Yeah, you got a nice one in there. You got a few nice ones in there, you just gotta work it. Working that matrix, huh? I showed him your fish already. Let me get up here. What's your name again?
Paul.
Paul? This is my neighbor in Waveland. He lives down the road from me in Waveland. I live on Coleman. I'm the only house on Coleman. And show me what bait you've been doing? Tell us your little technique, what you've been doing.
Some matrix.
That one's got a little smell to it, you said?
Not that one, power bait.
The power bait? You like the power bait, huh? Like for flounder, especially because it's got a little bit of smell.
Yeah. It'll work. Flounders hit it, reds hit it, Spanish mackerel.
And you put a little bit of juju on there,
Yeah.
a little bit of smell on
Use
it.
it blue crab gel or
And what mostly you've been catching with that?
most of the trout.
You've been catching trout with
Now
it?
and then red.
Okay.
Flounder.
All right, well, very nice menu. This is your little deal. You like to roadside fish, huh?
Yeah, I fish here every morning. Yeah, 'cause it's close to home, and then I go down there next to Buccaneer Park on those dreams.
Uh-huh. It's a dangerous little spot though to walk around, but it's I know it's productive. Like when the water's really high,
Right.
I pulled my boat in here before after having a bad trip with some live croaker and busted a trout and flounder right on this corner. Yeah. So it's a great spot, but you gotta be real careful. These rocks are gonna break an ankle real easy. So if you come around here, just be real careful.
Yeah, too, those brown snakes lay in the rocks too.
Oh really? Got some snake?
Like when those hurricanes come in and bring all that
Yeah.
brown straw in, yeah, they curl up in that straw.
Well, we don't want to mess with that. I don't like no snakes. I'm gonna throw a few more casts here and I might go see Roscoe and them. Look at the bait out there. See all the glass minnows out there? I might throw out to go check that out, see if there's any bigger trout out there. There's the croaker warriors right here, man. I told y'all it was too rough and muddy, but you know what? Over there by that Washington Street Pier is loaded with glass minnows. If you got some croakers, you catch, I guarantee you, I caught several trout on the plastic, but they were smaller. I think it's loaded with them. And you can throw downwind. I'm talking about loaded with glass minnows.
Might do something.
That's where the bait's at, right there. And there's nobody over there either. Roadside warriors right here, baby.